from the crossroads of America. We're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Cleveland Browns and the Indianapolis Colts. Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And here we go from Indy. His return starts at the 5. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's going to line up in the red for this play back at the 8.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, defense got the job done.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
Ready? 60 boxes. Dragon 60.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
I'm sure, Kate, that the coaches would prefer you not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Force to get the ball back, and everyone could breathe just a little bit easier.
Ready?
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 11 on that play, and it'll be 1st down Colts.
Kate, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice that both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down.
Go! Ready?
And first carry here for Ashton Genty. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Cougar 19. Gravity Lions.
This is Genty on second. He's going to bring this down to their 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
All set to go now from the 35.
Hawk 70.
Going from the pistol, Richardson. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he's going to be touchdown about 3 yards shy of the marker.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Second and 3 now.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Throwing now, Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Panther 11. Get it. 70 Lions. Ready,
Play action, it's Richardson. This one's caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running right with Sampson. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Intercepted.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
To throw, Richardson. Snared by the running back here. It's DJ Giddens. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. From the secondary, Greg Delpit on the tackle. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Genty from the gun. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Digging deep in the playbook here. This is 3rd and 11.
Ready. 18 Cardinals.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this.
On the jump.
Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at 3rd and very long.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Colts are ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And this one touchdown inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll give to Sampson here up the middle. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He's going to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Harold Fanning Jr. with that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Hits his running back. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Mustang 19.
They're going for this. It's caught. Fannin has it. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
1st down.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A toss here to Sampson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I know don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. And big plays on that side of the ball, well, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
Cornered that one just a little too far, and it's out of the side of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, ready.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Cougar 19. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Richardson has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Now, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Colts holding the lead here at Lucas Oil. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, set. Viking 18. Justice. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. On the move, hit it right. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Go check, go check. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, ready.
2nd and 10, again it's Richardson. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And it's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 18. Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
Richardson on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And this punt works out. It's going to cross the 20, be touchdown at the 16-yard line.
On the jump.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hot 70, hot 70.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Hits him on the end route. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line.
And the Browns, first down.
Hot 70, hot 70.
First and 10 at the 29.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
18 rattle, 18 rattle.
2nd and 10, here's a pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Bronco leading. 79 Broncos. Go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
70, Timberwolf. Check out.
Play action with Richardson. Left side into the hands of Warner. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
60 Maverick. Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. It's intercepted by Denzel Ward. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard
New set of downs from the 37.
Ready.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
19 tight. 19. Hawk Warriors. 17. Trap 60. Trap 60. Check. Hurt.
Looking to throw. He's looking deep once again. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Here we go, here we go. 19, Cougar 19.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. Have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. Somebody, the mic, that's character, not even good actors. Let's go get it out. Let's add up all the factors. Rap, twisted, the girls are home. Broke, kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Oh man, say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mama.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
Ready? Deputy Timber, Cougar 19. Hey, check that, street. Let's go.
First play is going to be against Jensen. This drive is going to start out in a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 60 Bison. Let's go.
Another give here to Jensen. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Mustang Knights, Panther all 80. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. Brought in by his back heel, it's Jensen. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Ready.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches.
Go.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Into the hands of Pickett. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Get up! Cowboy 80! Ready,
Straight ahead with Genty. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Ready, ready!
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Bronco switch.
They think the handoff. Now Richardson. Buying some time left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, check that. Street.
Give up the gun. It's Genty. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Bronco 80. Go.
Back to Genty. And he's able to get this down to the 13. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
All set now. First and 10.
Let's go now. 60 by Hurt. Right there, Hurt. Bronco, trap 60, Buffalo 8, ready.
From the red zone now. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow the lead coming out at halftime. It's an All the Dudes 8 touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
14.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Nice field position here as they start out first and 10.
Ready? 70.
And off here to Simpson. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Cougar 19.
I'll throw it. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Here we go.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go. Cowboy Angels.
From the gun, Judkins. Look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that first down marker.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Cup 19.
Working inside the red zone. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Tarvarius Ward picks it off. And the Colts will take it back to their own 30 before they're stopped. And that is where they're going to take over after the interception.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Shotgun give here to Genti. Cuts it to the right sideline. Down to the 10. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Ready?
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Get up. Panther 50. Panther 40. 17. Panther 11. Dixie Maverick. Go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Pat Surtain has it. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To throw, Richardson dumps it off to his running back. Room to run inside the 20. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. And off to Simpson. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. On 3rd down, they'll go with Simpson. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
Ready up.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. On the carry, it's Simpson. And he is not going to be able to reach that marker. Got it close, but it sets a foot and less than a yard now.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. It's caught. Fannin has it. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Okay, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage. But the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Big Lion. Ready, ready.
They'll run. Here's Sampson. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. He gets him 6, so that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And Sampson again. And the defense keeps holding him. He's stopped at the 3. Can't manage positive yardage there, and it leaves them with 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
3rd and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here. Sampson. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Browns putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Browns cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10. They're going to pass it here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. Working fast as that clock ticks down. To the air on this first down, Richardson. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's first and goal. Jensen goes the wrong way and he's going to lose several here. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts put up even more points in a win. George Pickens, the touchdown. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts grow their lead yet again.
Round 7. Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Go.
Give to Sampson here up the middle. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.